Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Some more Bazaar. We're going to be doing some dually today. Going back to the classics, doing some more dually. Hope you've all been having a wonderful weekend, or I guess whenever you're watching this. Mine's been pretty relaxed, although kind of forgot to record something yesterday, so apologies for that one. But we're back on track now. Alright, so I think friend builds early are fairly decent. I could also grab like granola bar or something just for a little bit of extra HP. I think it's worth grabbing, especially like, hour one, day one. It's probably pretty good. Let's see, maybe we can get some friend stuff going. Microdave's okay, First Aiden's okay. Let's grab both of them here. I guess we'll go for this on Pyro. We could stack a little bit more burn on our Microdave, maybe get a second small friend, or an SMG, or what's the other one? Soldering gun could be nice, something along those lines. Just a small fast item to make Dave go quick. Be pretty nice. But yeah. Hopefully you've all been having a nice time in the bazaar. I'm still liking the new patch, although I've been a little bit distracted by other things lately, so not been playing too much, but at least still enjoying it. I've been playing there's a new patch for Guilty Gear Strive. I've been playing that a little bit, trying out some new characters there. I've been playing some co-op games with some friends. This one called Abyssus is quite good. It's like a little, like a, I don't know, eldritch underwater themed kind of co-op shooter. It's pretty good. Lots of good stuff lately. So I am just gonna take a skill here. That is interesting. I think we do put it on Microdave because if we happen to crit, we're in a pretty good spot. So let's just sell that.
Some folks a lot older than me have lived a
Alright, we're just gonna stack a ton of burn on Microdave and hopefully get a small fast. Okay, we got some friends, which is something, but not really what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna take Dinosaur because he's faster than you. Okay, we didn't really get what we needed, but we did get a pulse rifle, which I could take for later use. For that, I'd have to sell like Dinosaur and Granola Bar. Like, it's not great right now, but Pulse in general is pretty good. We could also grab Clarence and just go for like a full friend build. Could be interesting. I think that might be worth doing. It's just ditch these two, and I think just leave it as is, but grab Clarence, perhaps? Because he did get buffed, so let's just see how it works out. I get a little bit of extra HP for day one. Do I take Microdave or Clarence, though? I don't think we have enough smalls to make Microdave really pop off, so we'll go with Clarence. So now he has some scaling shield and also some scaling damage.
Hi, I'm
Lovely.
Stel Ingenious.
Yeah, I've also still been enjoying Stel a decent amount, although mostly just because it's a nice change of pace. Oh, we are totally dead to these two. But it is what it is. We didn't have that positioned right. Unfortunate. Half the time when you fight a Stel, they have like something on either side of the Karakara, so it can potentially miss the aerial turret, although it never actually does, of course. But anyway, we are totally cooked because they are way faster than us here. And there it goes.
We can still
Right.
be friends.
It was still not bad. We got her to about half, so if it wasn't this specific setup, we'd probably be okay, but it's what it is. Right. So we could look in jungle. I think we just look in jungle runes for now. Okay, we got a bunch more burn for our Microdave in case we end up using him. I'm not going to use the cinders on him yet because we might find something else that's better, but for now it's fine. Levitation pad is a good pickup in general, so we'll just go for that, and so is plasma nade. So I guess we'll look for launch core is probably the one to go for here. Do launch core, maybe we look for like party float or something like that. I've heard that one's pretty good. Launch tower is pretty fun. Lots of good stuff we could play with this. Oh, we do have Final Flame with Launch Tower as well, so I think that's going to be the one I look for. But yeah, I don't know. I've been looking for some more single-player games to play, but I haven't, nothing's really caught my eye yet. So if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. But yeah, I don't know, I'm weirdly like, I wouldn't say picky exactly, but I have a weird habit of like, I'll start a single-player game and then like, I don't know, I'll play it for like a couple hours and then I just like forget to keep playing it, even though I was having a nice time with it. I don't know, that makes me sound a little insane, but I don't know, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, let's see what cores we get. No launch core, unfortunately. We could take Ignition's probably okay. Primal. I haven't tried Primal since it got buffed, but I think we'll just take Companion Core here. So we'll do a little Companion Core gaming. I guess just Plasminate is fine. And we'll keep moving. Okay, Brick Buddy upgrade is definitely pretty huge. We'll take the Wasp. I'm going to probably replace the Plasminade with the Wasp for the time being because it's one extra friend. And we could potentially use the Plasminade to make it fire a bunch of times long term. And Poison's just pretty good early.
My dreams are too big.
So I haven't tried Companion Core in a pretty long time. Okay, so he only has Succulents. He's doing just a ton of shielding. So I think the Wasp is just going to carry us here. And so is Clarence. So, oh my god, he's got so much health though. Well, we'll see if we're actually able to kill him in time. That's a lot of shielding. We did get a crit, which is nice. We'll see if we can outscale him. I don't know if we can, but we do get a lot of shield as well. I think we'll probably evenly damage the shield, and then we'll just outdo him in the sandstorm. If I had to guess, is how this will go. Alright, here he goes. Ugh. Sorry, I just woke up like, I don't even know. Not that long ago, like 15 minutes ago, even though it's like 1 p.m. I'm so eepy. So apologies if you hear me like yawning or making weird noises as I scrape the goo out of my eyes or whatever. Okay, another skill, so even more burn. So if we do manage to find like a launch tower, we could still probably make it work. There is a Trollosaur. He's pretty good. Especially if we find the other dinos. So I think I'll pick him up just in case we end up with more dinos. I think we also need to just put him on the board. Well, no, I don't think he's worth putting on the board yet. We'll go for Frost Street Challenger because we could get Snowstorm, which is pretty good. Frozen Bludgeon is actually also surprisingly good. I've used it a few times lately. It's 9 seconds, but every time it goes off, it gives you 20 damage. And if you can get it like upgraded, it upgrades to like 3 times 15 and 4 times 20, stuff like that. So it's actually quite a lot of damage scaling, so it can be pretty good. Like crit or whatever you happen to be using. And does make this fight kind of scary as well sometimes. Luckily, he doesn't have any crit. Weights. I'm probably not going to be using weights very much here. I'll grab crypto. I think I'll just sell weights to check out the next page here. I think we do grab charcoal. Probably get rid of you and grab charcoal, if I had to guess. Because we will get a little bit of extra room here. We'd have a soldering gun as well, but don't have any tools to activate the second part of soldering gun, even though it's fairly good early on. So I think we just leave it. Something like this, and then maybe we do... Okay, so what are we going to upgrade here? We could do charcoal, we could do Aiden, we could do plasma or Clarence. I think probably Clarence, because he's kind of like our main carrier right now. And I will leave Brick Buddy here because he's kind of pretty important to keeping us going, unfortunately. We don't have a lot of defenses on old Dooley. We'll take a bit of extra HP.
Let's stress test our gear, yeah?
Right. Okay, so yeah, see, so this is what people always do, is they have like the Caracara, they got the aerial turret, but they have like another thing next to Caracara, so it's a 50-50, which it's going to hit first. And they actually whiffed this time, look at that. And it like gives them a whole extra second on their cooldown, and it like slows down their startup, so it might actually give us the win here. Look at that. Very nice. Yeah, that's why you always make sure like this is on the far right or the far left, so it only hits your aerial turret. Even though rocket drone is okay, it's not worth slowing down your turret over it. At least in my opinion. I'm not a stealth expert. You can do what you want, but that's what I think. Weapons. Alarm's interesting with Companion Core, but not great. I don't think so. It's a skip. Race Carl's interesting though. I think we'll grab him. Long term, you can do some fun stuff with him. And then we probably do beat Prince Marianus here. Right. Yeah, if you got any suggestions for games you'd like to see me like stream or make videos on, feel free to leave them there. Always looking for new fun stuff to do. And I don't want to be like, I've been only making Bazaar stuff so far, but that's mostly just because I really like this game. I'd be happy to try other things if people are interested in that as well.
We will come.
So we do get slow and steady, which is pretty nice with Plasminate, although we don't have a ton of slow synergy right now. We just grab a small friend. I'm pretty poor. The Beal's not what we're looking for, but he's not terrible, I guess.
You came to the wrong Sphinxian.
I think I will take party. It's a little weird, but we do have a lot of friends. We're going to upgrade a bunch of them. I don't think it's unreasonable to get a little extra value out of it. Beta Ray is fun, but not what we're looking for. Anything to swap in? The only thing I would think is Ray Scarl, but we still don't have a way to scale Ray Scarl particularly well. If I maybe get firepower or something along those lines, we could maybe use them. It's got Boomerang, Lumbor's Claws, Lasers. It's just a kind of a random jumble of pig stuff. He does have Showcase, but Showcase has been nerfed, so it's not too bad, but Showcase plus Lumbors might make the gauntlets pretty scary. That tends to be what kills me in these sorts of setups. We'll see. We got a little bit of defense to keep us alive, and hopefully we can claw some down. Looks like it's probably gonna work. Yeah, we got him. Very nice. So like Charcoal's not gonna be a main carry, but he's just pretty solid because he's gonna give us the he just gives a little bit of damage over time to get that last little bit done while Clarence doesn't quite finish them off. It's pretty nice. Speaking of which, do we want to upgrade Aiden or... I think probably Aiden's going to stick around longer, and making him faster is quite nice. And you can see it gives everything a little bit of a buff when we upgrade friends, so could be worse. Levitation pad is okay. Motherboard's not worth it here. Chaff is... I mean, I'll grab it. We could maybe do something if we get launch pad with it. Launch tower, whatever it's called. I think it's launch pad. Memory card does literally nothing with this core, sadly, so we dump it. We're gonna go for the Gorgon Noble, mostly just because I really like Petrifying Gaze. So we got a pretty solid start so far. We've only lost day one. Although I don't have a great endgame, I don't think, because Clarence he's good, but he's not like crazy or anything. We'll see. Maybe I can get something to work. We're mainly looking for something like DJ maybe to replace the core with. We could do maybe a Dualtron setup, because we do have a Plasminade plus like Green Wasp. Could be good for Dualtron. We could get... I don't know, there's not a lot of great friend payoffs right now, unfortunately. Let's check under weapons. Could get him. Be nice. SMG is pretty good to pick up just in general. It's nice to have one around. And then, this army knife, probably not useful here. Friend Jackpot is wonderful. So there is Hover Tech, probably not useful, unfortunately. And then again, just a bunch of trash. I mean, we could potentially do something with, what's that thing called? Nitro Hammer? We could try that one out, because I have not tried it since the nerf. So we'll see. We'll see. Might as well grab that, all that stuff and check it out. So it's a submarine build. Luckily, they don't have submersible. The submarine plus submersible early on is just such an annoying combination. But they do have gold shark claws, which is pretty scary. I don't think we win this, but I guess we'll see. I think they probably beat us up before we're able to scale enough to survive this. Yeah, right here's gonna... Yep, there it goes. What did you even crit me with? The 8% on the submarine? Really? That's okay. We were dead regardless, I think. Right. Weapons again. We do really need something here. Like, there is Bill. We could try him out, but I just don't have... I don't got a lot of trust in Bill, so let's see. So Bill is... He's better than Clarence right now, so I could swap out Clarence for him. Okay, let's try it. Again, I haven't tried him since he got reworked, but I don't have a lot of trust in Bill, I'm sorry to tell you. Missiles is pretty nice to pick up as well. So let's get rid of Clarence. Let's get rid of probably Charcoal. We'll grab missiles and put her here.
I prefer action.
Probably not going to use a lot of this stuff, but we'll hold on to it just in case. Maybe something like this, and we'll check large items. Could maybe get an upgrade. Nothing great. There's some fun stuff you can do with Crane, but I don't really have the money for it. Well, maybe we could grab Crane here. If you like a Crane next to Companion Core, and then do like mainframe, like a Dualtron mainframe to make this thing pop off, it can be fun. The other fun thing you can do is Launch Core. Obviously, we don't have Launch Core, unfortunately, but it is an option. Wasn't the fastest, but it did sort of work. The main thing with Dualtron is just like this 10% is so low for what he does. So, oh, we did get the crane. All right, let's get rid of chaff. Let's get rid of plasminade. Let's get rid of maybe levitation pad or SMG. Probably Carl at this point. And we'll grab the crane. We might use it. Probably not, but we could use it. You never know. See what else we get here. Probably not Mantis. We don't really need it. Or Plasminade. And nothing there. The rays are cool, but we don't have a lot of options for it right now. Okay. So it's an armored core with a bunch of burn. We do have shielding to help deal with the burn. There's a lot of burn. It's already a diamond core as well, so this could be a little scary. I don't know if we'll... Yeah, I think this probably beats us. Because it's just a decent amount of burn while we're giving themselves like a billion shields, so... Even with crits, it's not enough. There you go. Early diamond core. It tends to be pretty good, it turns out. He must have got like the level 7 level up and then immediately got a skill vendor for machine learning or something? I don't know. First bird's probably not going to be usable. What could... Okay, so we now have bunker. Can we do anything with that? Not really. We could try out monitor lizard. I have not tried monitor lizard since it got reworked. Let's grab it.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
The main thing I would need right now is a way to scale him up. But let's just see how he does by himself here. So the new monitor lizard is when this is hasted, poison. Right there. So we're going to haste it with levitation pad and companion core. Main thing we're missing is we probably want like an omega ray or something. Although I don't know how we can really fit it next to him because you kind of want a lot of haste on him, but I guess we'll see. Oh, he also hastes himself, so he's going pretty quick. I mean, it's not bad poison. I don't hate it. Maybe we put Brick Buddy here instead just to give ourselves some better defenses. I can't help but feel like this is probably slower than the Bill, but it's worth trying out Lizard, seeing how he does. It was okay. We definitely want more poison on him, though. Clamora, not very useful for us here.
Small items, small people.
Nothing good. I mean, I could use the mech moles instead of this for scaling, but it's fine. Okay, well there's DJ. That's a good one to hit. So now we get another source of... Just get rid of Bill, actually. I want to try and make this one work. So now we've got... We got our DJ, we've got the core, probably nano... Well... So we want to ditch the Brick Buddy, so we lose our defenses, but we get a little bit of a faster setup here. Maybe something like this, but I kind of think we need this, like the extra defense. Aiden's not super likely to hit what we need it to, so I could put in the nanobots to go a bit quicker. Let's try it. What could go wrong? A lot, but we'll see. We can't crit with this, unfortunately. Okay, well, we don't have anything now, so maybe just Searing Flames, but I think we'll just buff the nanobots. They do a lot of damage by themselves. Well, that's interesting. I think we definitely would upgrade the DJ, maybe? We'll do the DJ. I'd love the extra poison, but I think faster DJ is going to be more worth it in the end. And I think Brick Buddy's the right call versus Stell. We might swap it out if there's like a Mac or something like that, though, because most Stells have some sort of burn. I think this kills us, though. Skyliner's a lot of burst damage. We'll see how we go. A little bit of shielding. I think he's going to delete us, though. Yep, there he goes. I don't know about Monitor Lizard, although I think most of what I could possibly have put together would have died to this thing. Maybe we can make it work. I want to try to make this work. Okay, what else could we get? We could get a metronome would be nice. We could get... Fiber optics is probably not too bad in certain setups.
Come with no weapons?
It's better levitation pad. It doesn't do much, but I clicked it for some reason. Okay, so we got better fibers. How could we make this happen?
But I'm glad you bought this.
So I could... I mean, we could swap back in, like, missiles and a fiber for some reason. We could do... something like this. I mean, that's a little odd. I don't know about this one. Just gonna start off the Coroton, which spams you a bunch, which if we had the whatever that thing's called, if we had the Omega Ray, it might help, but we'll see. I'm not super sold on the Monitor Lizard yet. I think we're just gonna die. I think is what's about to happen. How does this feel? I mean, it's fine. I think we lose to this guy, though. I don't... No, maybe not. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, I'm not sold on Monitor Lizard. I'm gonna be honest. It's feeling kind of horrible. But I will not give up. We'll keep trying. So there's a metronome. There's also Dualtron mainframe. Okay, we got something going here, potentially. So let's dump all this stuff out here. No SMG. Dump you. Probably never using... Well, the rest of this is fine. Okay. So metronome and Dualtron mainframe are both pretty good here. Haste a large item. So let's grab you. And then let's say we dump... probably the Wasp is never going to be used. I could use you potentially like this, because this guy poisons a bunch, which means that. But I think we need the metronome from the shop.
I found some exhilarating speed for you.
Let's do something like this, and then... Is that any good? I don't know. We could also swap these around. Yeah, I think that's better, because this is going to go off, which helps this go off faster, which helps haste this guy. And every time this goes off, it charges this. I think that's better. We'll see. I'm not sold on this being any good, though. Not sold on it, but we'll see. Alright, I was hoping... Well, we'll grab you. I was hoping for an upgrade for Monitor Lizard or something, but... Let's see how it goes. And then if we die here, we'll get some enchants. Maybe we could get a good enchant for the old Monitor Lizard. I should check what his enchants are, because if they're like on use, they're pointless. But if they're on haste, it could be pretty good. Yeah, here it goes. We're putting out a decent amount of poison. We're just gonna lose to Vanessa weapons spam. I don't know, man. I'm not sold on this. We definitely need more poison on him, but I haven't had any opportunities to get any. Okay, we got shielding. So let me double check if he actually shields on haste, because that would be pretty good. Monitor Lizard. Shield equal to 5 times. I think he doesn't. Which is very bad. Okay. Okay. I guess we could put it on the core, because that goes off a fair... Or missiles? I guess missiles. Man, he's got horrible enchants, huh? That's brutal. Alright. Poor Monitor Lizard, man. He's so bad. I want him to be good. He's so bad. Let's keep looking.
Bazaar's a crazy place.
I know this is destined for failure, but I want to make it work. I want it to work. We could also use Temporal Navigator maybe, but then we'd lose shielded missiles. I don't know about that. And this is probably going off faster regardless, so...
Maybe I should lower my prices.
Let's go for this guy, because he's probably the safest one to fight. And we could maybe get like a heal companion core, and then it would make this loop a little better, something like that. Let's see, what does he even get? I mean, he gets slightly more poison on level up. I don't think he's worth leveling. What would we level then? We could do, I guess the companion core, just make it go a bit faster. Or, oh no, the Dualtron mainframe would be the thing to level up, I think. Lots of good options, actually. Check mediums. Oh, we got our mainframe, actually. Perfect. So we'll dump the coolants. Probably can't fit the beetle at this point, so we'll just grab ourselves. Level up mainframe. Wonderful. Should make our loop a little faster. It'll still be bad, but it'll be faster. We got haste. Haste? Okay. Haste and crit, huh? These both suck. These are awful. Just to be clear, these are atrocious. These are among the worst things I could have gotten, in fact. That's cool. Let me see, what does crit monitor lose? Oh, it gives it crit chance. It can't crit. Wonderful. Great enchant. Yeah, these are horrible. These don't do anything. Okay. What do we do with it? So, the only thing I can think is I could put it in fiber optics and then maybe move this, I guess, is the only thing I can think, because then this will trigger, every time you go off to hit this. That's the only thing I can think of. But good lord, those are probably the worst two enchants I could have gotten here. Yeah, because when I use my leftmost, haste my rightmost, so at least you'll be hitting this a fair bit, and you'll be charging it to hit itself, while at the same time charging the companion core. Well, that means we don't really need the metronome here, does it? We could do this. We could just take it out and do... Maybe we put in, like, the... I mean, there's not really a good spot for it, is there? I was gonna say I could put in, like, the array so that this actually scales, but I don't think there's a good spot for them. We could do this, but then the core doesn't hit this. Metronome doesn't do anything. Well, metronome would make it so the core itself gets hasted a couple times. It's not horrible. I guess it's fine. Yeah, because I don't have anything better. I guess that'll do. And we can't really afford Mysterious Stranger. Not really, so we'll just go for a small weapon here. And then we will lose on 3 wins while attempting to make this work. I don't know about Monitor Lizard. I'm trying here. Okay, is there a better configuration here? So we've got... So this, we want him on the right for that. We want you on the board for sure. We want you, we want you. The only thing that's weird is the metronome. Like, I could definitely get rid of it. But I don't think better to replace it with is the issue. Like, this would obviously go off a bit, but... Or something like I don't know. I could move this thing around if we needed to, but unfortunately, there's not really a point in it, and it would mess up, like, this getting hasted. So I guess we just put in the metronome. Even though it's pretty bad, but at least this means that the companion core itself gets hasted a little bit. I don't know, I'm not... This is not feeling very good. I can't believe how bad the Monitor Lizard enchants are. Those are brutal. Alright, so there's a ball blaster, propeller, and a bunch of tools, so... We do have a bit of shielding, which is, you know, a nice bit of defense here. Although they do a lot of flat damage as well, so we'll see. Okay, I think we're cooked here. Like, this is as fast as I can make this guy go, and he's still, just awful. Just atrocious. Obviously it'd be better if I could get more flat poison on him, but I was just never really offered any. The only thing I can think is, like, one time I skipped a catalyst, but... Oof. Oof. This, well, we're a one off of greatness. Also, I lost, like, 30 ranks from that experiment. Well, yeah, I'm not sold on Monitor Lizard. If you can stack a bunch of poison on him, maybe, like, if we could have put, like, a... You know, Mega Ray next... But even then, it doesn't fit on this board. We have to, like, take out fiber optics and whatever. I don't know. His enchants are just pure garbage. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Only one way you can find out if this stuff sucks, and that's to try it. So, hopefully you all enjoyed, even though it was a horrible build. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.